Alright, this is a Plano 36-inch case. I got this from Academy. It's like $67. I know you can buy them from Walmart for like, you can buy the 42-inch for the same price. But they hard to find at Walmart. But this is basically how I did everything. Get your Sharpie and basically you trace all along here with your gun. I was able to fit my AK in here, it just barely made it. So basically when you trace it, you'll have this. In this particular case, you can use the if you have a foam cutter, you can use that, but these have the little blocks that you can just pluck out and basically just pluck all of that shit out. Just keep it kind of inside the lining. And I know this case is just a tad bit small for what I have, so I'm gonna have to cut a little bit of it. And basically the gun is gonna be set up right here. I'll set some magazines up in here somehow, and I'll show y'all once I get everything plucked out. I'll show y'all how it look afterwards. It's gonna take a little while to do this, so I'll come back once everything's done. Alright, this is pretty much the final, not really the final, but this is it, all cut out and stuff like that. Now I got the bags right here. So I kind of screwed up when I did the mags. I just kind of laid it on top and traced it, and I ended up tracing like 2 rows, and the 2 rows was actually too big for the mags. So I ended up having to put a row back right here and work with it like that. I mean, it's not, I messed up, but it's nothing that can't be fixed. I'm planning on plastic dipping all of this stuff. All of this gap right here, the gap right there, basically all of that's gonna fill in with the plastic dip. It's gonna look like it's basically like I haven't even did anything to it or messed anything up. So I screwed up right there. All I could say is whenever you trace your line on these pluck and pick foam, when you draw your line, don't pluck it outside the line. Pluck it inside the line and then fit your gun in afterwards. If you pluck it on the outside, like outside of the line that you traced, you'll have like a big gap in between that, basically like I did right here. I had like a big gap right there, and it won't fit tight like you want it to. So whenever you're doing it, just kind of, when you're drawing your lines, just pluck inside your lines. Don't pluck on the outer part. I had to kind of shave a little bit right here, but I mean, it's not no problem. I had to shave a little bit right here, and I had to shave a little bit here at the end. But other than that, I think everything came out pretty good. This is a 36-inch case. If you have an AK-47, even an AR-15, I wouldn't recommend a 36-inch. It's a decent case. It's sturdy. I don't need to buy a $300-400 gun case to go to the range. It just don't make sense to me. Even if I had a lot of money to just throw away, I still wouldn't buy a $300-400 case. Maybe if I was in the military or some stuff like that, I would most definitely have a, expensive gun case. But if I'm putting this if I'm just going to the range and I want to, put my gun in it, I think that this $60 or $70 case would do just fine. I don't need to buy all that expensive shit. But that's pretty much it. Caltech KSG plastic dipped the case. This one is finished. .36-inch Plano case. Chris Vector in the 36-inch Plano case. I plucked everything out. Only thing I need to do now is plastic dip it. It's this one. Fits perfect in there.